Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a minute since I've been able to record and we've made some progress and not so good progress, so let me get you up to speed here. Alright, so long story short, got back on the air, finished that up as I was previously saying. Took it, had an appointment to have the air charged. Went, had that done, coming back, air ran great, blew cold. Made halfway home and I noticed it was getting hotter. By the time I made it all the way home, it was blowing heat. So sent some messages back to the shop. They said, yeah, we had some issues with the condenser line leaking. They had tightened it up, thought they got it to stop. It did not. Went through that, checked it, took it back. They agreed to recharge it, check it again, put a vacuum pump on it. Supposedly passed a leak down there, recharged it, blew code the whole way home that day, drove it to work the next day, and we're back to blowing heat. So, with that said, I decided to buy a vacuum pump, set of gauges, and free on my own to just do this at home. And it's probably what I should have done to begin with. But I was really trying to get this done on the road where I could get back on the other projects that I've got here. Because I do want to drive this summer. This is the one project car that is drivable out of the group. So with that said, I got on Amazon, bought this vacuum pump. I haven't unboxed this yet. Let's see here. Okay, let me unbox this. Alright, so I got everything out of the box, got this plugged up. I'm just gonna hook your center line up to this. The inlet, I did have to add oil to this. Filled that up, pull the cap on the exhaust, and got everything hooked up top. Blue one to the low side, red one to the high side. And I'm learning this as I go, like everything else we do. Watched a few YouTube videos on it because I've never messed with an AC system and it didn't look too bad. So anyways, gonna pull a vacuum on it and let that run. Vintage Air shows 40 minutes, I believe, on the paperwork's what it's supposed to run for. Just to see if it comes up and holds that, or if somewhere we got a leak, which is probably the case, and what's going on there. There, a triple breaker. There we go. Alright, so we got this pulled down. Now I'm just watching everything, trying to make sure it's gonna hold. And if it holds, I'll try to charge it myself. If not, then I guess we're gonna be hunting for a leak. Last time when I went down and they recharged it, we double checked the condenser where it was leaking before, and that spot was good. So I'll double check that again if this pops up. But right now, looks like it's holding. Time will tell. Alright, so coming back and checking this, we do have a leak. These were both pegged at 30, pretty much on the dot when I started this. Held for a while, but you can see it's clearly not on 30, and it is slowly creeping up on this blue side. And this one's moving a little bit, just probably not as quick it looks like. So time to get looking for a leak. All right, so I think we found the problem. Sadly, I guess should have went back to what was the first time, right off the bat. But let me bring you in, show you. I don't know if this is a thread issue. I just got it on crooked. The second time they did it, went crooked, truly don't know, but I really think this is the problem of it. All right, so if you come in here, that fitting right there is, if I can get this to zoom, I can't really get it to zoom with a glove. Obviously you can see the O-ring is out further in spots than others. And from here, kind of looks like the back side of it may not be out. The threads on that one look funky from the start, as far as they were kind of like angled. I was thinking it would be okay with the O-ring and the thread sealer, but this has proved me wrong, and I'm gonna hope it's the only leak, but time will tell. Alright, so it's a little noisy. I've got a blower going across the condenser up front. Replaced the O-ring on the condenser seal. Looks like that took care of the leak, hopefully. It held for over an hour with no issue. Needles didn't move. So I've got the heat running right now inside, just cycling everything through. I'm going to get ready to go out and start putting Freon in it, but it's obviously pretty noisy right now, and everything, the car running and the blower going across the condenser like they recommend. So heat wise, let's see what we're running here. 122. Yes, that's a neat thermometer instead, but I mean, it should do the same job, right? So let's go put some Freon in and see what it does on AC. Alright, so we got some Freon put in it. Leak seems to be fixed. Show you what we got going on here. So I've already disconnected everything. I've got to tidy up this wire. When I originally took it to the shop to get that fixed, forgot the wire at home, so they just made a jumper. Other than that, and I need to detail some stuff under here from where it had the leak. We are good there. And then I got to cover up some wires. Just overall cleanup, but we do have cold air. Make sure everything fires up and still blows. It's been sitting here a couple hours now. Ran through it earlier, got it charged. Would have liked to record that, but it was just a little too much going on for what I used to record and doing it alone. All right, let's see if get the fire up here. Start bringing that on. AC light's already on from where we're far enough over. And we're getting pretty cold air already. like I